Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your one and only athletic god gamer here, LD, talking guys with another awesome Call of Duty video. And today I'm actually talking to you guys about what I loved about Black Ops 2. Obviously we've had an amazing long season here. We've had our fun times, our bad times, and overall this game was great. But I promised you guys I was actually gonna make things that I loved about it. So I made a little list. I'm gonna go through it, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Now one thing that I really loved about Black Ops 2 was the DLC. They brought 4 DLCs, and I think for 50 bucks this DLC was totally worth it. They brought a whole lot of different type of maps. They brought a DLC map which was including a gun DLC, which was the first time in all Call of Duty history that there was a DLC for guns, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously that's a huge step in Call of Duty, and I'm really excited to see maybe if Ghost does that in the future. But obviously that was a huge step in Call of Duty. Nobody ever saw that before, and I know I was really excited when it first came out, and it ended up being not a bad gun. No, it was pretty decent, and it was playable obviously with, but I really love the fact that they start to bring back these guns like that. I think it's really cool that they brought a DLC gun like that, and that's obviously a big step, as I said. Now another thing is they brought lots of good maps, different sizes of maps, and I think that's really interesting that they kind of kept it fresh every time with these new map packs, and they brought back some good classics like Firing Range, Nuketown, Stadium. No, they brought back some loving maps, and I really love that they did that, because that obviously made this game even better in a way, because you're getting back some maps that you already loved in the past. So obviously that was huge for this Call of Duty game, and I really enjoyed that. And then there was these zombie maps. They dropped like 4 zombie maps, and even a DLC zombie gun, which obviously was the first time ever they've done that. So it was absolutely crazy season. Even zombies, it was absolutely fun, and that's one thing I did love and I will miss about this going into the next game is zombies. I thought zombies was absolutely fun, and it was one hell of a good pastime. We used to just play there all night with our friends, 5 hours straight, just slaying zombies on different maps. And every time the new DLC come out, you just grind that map for like 5 hours straight. It was absolutely crazy. It's just they brought so many great maps, so many crazy things to zombies, and I think as the DLC maps came out, they made these maps for zombies that were absolutely crazy. Such as Buried and the last one, Origins, that they made, and I thought they were really cool. How they brought in new guns, brought in new little things that you could build, like in Die Rise, they got these things that you can make traps and stuff. I thought they made a really good job of bringing in these new features that we didn't originally have in the Black Ops 1 season. And with this DLC, obviously they brought up a whole lot of things that obviously made this game a lot more exciting and kept a lot of freshness in this game. And that's one thing that really kept this game going as long as it did. Now obviously the big thing for me was League Play. The reason why I'm still playing Call of Duty hardcore right now still is League Play. That's pretty much like one of my only reasons, and pub stomping, but mostly League Play. That's the thing that's keeping this game, I think, alive. And that's one thing I really loved about Black Ops 2 was League Play. I got into it a little bit late. I think it was like season 6 or 7, which is not that. Well, it's like pretty much halfway through the seasons of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I got into there, and ever since then, it was an amazing feature. Obviously I brought a huge step to competitive. I brought a whole new thing or attribute to Call of Duty competitive. Obviously, it increased the viewers and all that of Call of Duty games and all that just because of this League Play. Obviously, it brought competitive to a whole new level. And if it wasn't for League Play, obviously, I probably wouldn't even started to play like little competitive 4v4 things and try to make teams and play MLG games and game battles and all that. League Play brought a whole new thing and a whole new level of competitive that I really loved. And I think making the divisions there, that's what really made this game absolutely amazing. Just the fact that you could get in different divisions, and every season was sort of like a new season, new chance to get into the higher division. And I think it really put a lot more competitive and a lot more excitement in this game, which I absolutely loved about it, because I love playing competitive, and League Play obviously brought that competitiveness to life, giving us these divisions and these teams and just trying to rank up your team and all that. It just brought a whole lot of competition, which really made this game shine out, obviously, out of other games, just because it's something we never seen before, these divisions 4v4s, no one goes to breaking clan versus clan. But you know, one thing I did love about this game was obviously league play, because it just brought that whole new level of competitive, which really excited everybody, and really made a whole new game type, pretty much, or game style that I could play obviously online, and it kept it really exciting. Now, another thing that I liked is they brought a they brought a game type called hardpoint, and this obviously was not only big for competitive, but it was also just big for public match, because it brought competitive to public matches. You don't see much people really competitively play public matches. You know, usually when I go on public match, I don't go for winning. I just go for slaying, destroying teams. You know, and I find with League Hardpoint, you used to always pretty much play for that objective, pretty much, because you could slay in the objective. And it's an absolutely beast game type that I actually think that's one of the best game types they brought back. I think. Of all time, I think one of the best game types anyways, that they brought into this game, because, they brought a game type that we, like, they had headquarters that was sort of like it, but this, they did a great job on it, pretty much. You know, I can't find my words right now for it, but, I think this game type brought amazing new competitiveness to, obviously, competitive gaming. Just because, you know, you have to get that hard point, you have to get that spawn, you know, and I brought a whole lot of new positions and a whole lot of new game styles you could play in this game type, and I thought it really was an awesome thing. That's one thing I really loved about this game, was this hard point game type, because, you know, it brought a whole new competitive to public match. Back in the past, I used to play a lot of demolition and free for all, but mostly demolition, to be honest with you guys. That's what I used to grind every night until this game, where I started to play domination. But demolition was my game type, and I didn't really go competitive much until, like, other teams start trash talking me and saying I'm shit or something. That after obviously you're gonna go smash their heads together and destroy them. But other than that, I wouldn't really go competitive online. I'd be mostly just trying to pub stomp, trying to get good kill streaks and good gameplays and all that, whatever. But in this game with Hardpoint, I found myself playing more the objective, playing more competitively in public match, and obviously that's huge, because I never really used to do that, and that's one thing I really loved, was mostly the competitiveness it brought to this game. And the last thing that I loved about this game was the Aider mode. I know it's a little surprising that I would be so excited, or that one thing that I loved about this, but just it was so cool the way I could go look back at old gameplay, save them, and, you know, pretty much cropped out old clips or good clips and put it online just from rendering the video right there. I found it was really easy to put up cool clips, and it worked out pretty good, obviously, because I got some pretty beast gameplays or little clips up on my YouTube channel, actually, and I think it was a really good feature. And another thing I liked about it was also live streaming right from your console, which is absolutely tanked, because obviously it's a lot easier to do it just like that. You know, you just put it on live on, and there you go, you're live streaming on Twitch or YouTube, and it's absolutely tanked. Just because you could just do it. Anybody could pretty much just live stream. Everybody could try to get into that YouTube thing. Everybody could try to get into that live streaming thing, you know? And obviously this game brought lots of that new stuff to it. I think this game was one of those games that brought a whole new life and a whole new step to Call of Duty. Obviously the futuristic feel, the kill streaks being all futuristic, obviously brought a whole new thing to Call of Duty. You know, we used to have the classic Predator missile, which is absolutely tank, but in this game, instead of calling the Predator missile, they made it the Hellstorm missile, which it's pretty much, it blows up into like a bunch of little ones, and it can take out lots of enemies. And I thought just the fact that this game was futuristic and in the future, 2025 I believe, made this game a whole lot more cooler. And it was one thing I obviously loved a lot about Black Ops 2, because obviously playing all these modern type of game types, it's fun. Obviously it was an amazing time. Like playing Modern Warfare 3 was like the best thing ever, but going in the future, seeing how things are, trying out guns that are more futuristic, kill streaks and maps, and it was just absolutely amazing. Obviously playing on all these beast, obviously futuristic maps, and that's one thing I really loved about this game, was the futuristic part of it, obviously, because you know, we're so used to playing on these modern or going back in the past, you know, to the old wars and all that, and seeing the future is obviously a lot cooler, because you don't know what's happening in the future, and it's like more like a fantasy type of thing, and I think it was really cool that they did that. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about, guys. That's what I love about Black Ops 2. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hit that like button if you did. Favorite if you really did enjoy it. Subscribe for more awesome content. And I really appreciate if you guys would comment down below what your favorite feature or what your favorite thing about Black Ops 2 was. What did you guys love about it? Really mean a lot to me to see some feedback on that. So that's all I really have to talk about. Hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your pretty awesome day, guys.
About to expire. Step up. UAV inbound. Securing Charlie. Friendly care package inbound.
Threat down.
Losing A. War machine
One
deployed.
explosive. Get MSD.
Losing Alpha.